Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Eddie Marcus here. It's probably been more than, or at least 5 days since the last time I communicated with you. Normally, I might do 5 posts in one day. The reason has been that I've been really sick. I went to church Sunday. They had a subject matter that was interesting to me. Living the new life. I thought I might be able to get something interested in on a conversation like that. Afterwards, they had a meeting about Father's Day. I always look at that as an opportunity for me to glorify God, who is my Father. And after the meeting, they served some food. Then I came home. And for some strange reason, I got sick. Nobody else got sick. I fell out on the floor, and having puked at least a gallon, I realized that something was wrong. When I got cleaned up, got in the bed, I tried to make a statement, and I couldn't even get my words together. Ooh-wee. And as bad as I feel now, this is the 4th day, I finally called my doctor. And I'm supposed to meet him in the hospital later on this evening. Had a program scheduled for this coming Saturday, a meet and greet, where I could share with people the things I've been sharing with you all this time. As I was lying there in the bed earlier today, I remembered that I had been out here 40 years talking about God's plan. I thought about how God made the earth and all the stuff that's on it. I thought about how God made man and put you together, gave you a brain, gave you everything that's up there that goes with that brain. Gave you eyes, and with that brain you're able to see. Gave you ears, and with that brain you're able to hear. Gave you feet, and with that brain you're able to walk. Gave you hands, and with that brain you're able to do something, work. I thought about how He gave you a kidney. Now, I'm not a doctor, so I can't tell you all of the wonderful things that the kidney does, but I have seen them. You ought to look it up sometime. The kidney has awesome responsibilities. So does the heart. So does the lung. So does you can imagine without me taking time. And if God was that thorough, and no human being on earth had anything to do with that plan and strategy. So as far as we know, it was spirit. We can't see it, touch it, or feel it, but the evidence is all amongst us. And then I've been telling you that in order to have peace, prosperity, joy, freedom, and the fulfillment of your dreams, it's going to have to come from the same kind of power. Invisible. You can't see it. You can't touch it. But all of the evidence will be around it. And if a man gave it to you, you're going to bet your last dollar it's going to have his name on it. Just like the computers. Just like the automobiles. Just like the energy. Everything that man has done, he put his hand on it because he want to profit from it beyond that of other people. So I was wondering, I wanted to make this presentation and something was saying, what for? If I told you all of these things, the only thing I could do is repeat it. If it's the truth, what else could I say but repeat it? And if I've said it for 40 years and it hasn't changed, What does one more time have to do with you listening? So I got up to tell you that I've got it posted. If you want to know the way, listen to. If you want to know the way, listen to my post. I really have nothing else to say. Yes, I truly am sick. This might be something I don't overcome. In a month, we're having a 50-year class reunion. And I don't know whether I'll be able to make that. It seems like today I won't. But it's really something else. I think about men who have committed themselves like I have. I think about Medgar Evers. I think about Martin Luther King. I think about those 3 young boys that got murdered in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I think about Dr. John Clark and so many others that have stood out, spent a whole lifetime sharing news for you, to you, that you totally rejected. I've watched men who tell you about aliens, who have talked to you about the things that this nation is about, and it's foreign to you. It doesn't matter at all. And if it does, if it's calling and requiring you to do anything, it's not going to happen. Seriously, 40 years ago, I was excited about this mission. I was convinced that in my lifetime, we'd get a chance to live here in America on this earth as if it was heaven. I was so excited about the information. I had never received it before. And not that others haven't spoken it, it's just that I hadn't heard it. But now I got it, not from a person, but from a spirit. How could it fail? And I ran out here, glad, excited. And now, after 40 years, I have to ask myself, can this ever become heaven? Or is this just hell? For some, it appears to be heaven. For many, it appears to just be hell. And it seems that before it can turn to represent heaven for all, it's going to have to be hell for all. I'm tired now, ladies and gentlemen. I won't say anymore. I just wanted to say this in case I don't get a chance to say anything else. Once again, this is Eddie Marcus, spokesman and advocate for the Spirit of Love, Spirit of God. Bye-bye.